What's going on, YouTube? BirdCat8 here, Joey. My last video, I had 2 Spectra Hall of Fame cards. Wonderful, right? And I said I didn't really see anything coming on the horizon. And I says, how that changes so quickly. That same evening, I bought 2 or 3 cards. That's how it changes. It was crazy. Let's see here. What do I got? I'll do the Spectra Hall of Fames first. I got some Starr stuff. Oh, and I forgot to bring my knife. I'll just have to tear this open. Ooh, this Spectra Hall of Fame is already in a mag. Look at that. It looks like a nice mag too, so I'll leave it in there. And then just some base filler cards. Oh, okay, cool. I have 3 Spectra Hall of Fame. And with that 3 that I got to show you today, I have 3 left. Warren Moon in a Vikings uniform. Marcus Allen in a Chiefs uniform. And Jerry Kramer for the Packers. Can't get it. Can't get it. Have showed up in a while. Frustrating. The one I want the most is probably one of the last ones I'll be getting. So, looking out for those 3. The first one, very, very disappointing on how these autographs turn out for this guy. It's just ugly. It's the biggest complaint I have about this release of the Spectra Hall of Fame autos. They were terribly. I mean, a lot of the people, I bet you, are getting these autographs and returning them to Panini and getting something else because they're just streaky and smudged like you wouldn't believe. Here's the Bruce Smith. I couldn't find another Bruce Smith that was really any better. It's gonna be terrible. Bruce Smith in a Redskins uniform, though. And this is weird. One of the weird numbering ones. Check it out. 28 out of 48. I don't know if that's on purpose or what happened, but the first one that's not out of 50 that I have seen. So, but you have to have it. And here it is. Did a little disappointing. This one was probably the toughest one to come out. It must have been backloaded. I don't have the greatest autograph, but they were just tough to find. I'll take it out. But it's Curly Culp for the Oilers uniform. I have him for the Chiefs already. Curly Culp Oilers. So those 2 were previously. These are ones I have. I have him in a Bills, and I have him in a Chiefs uniform already. So, Curly Culp, 12 out of 50. Then the last one. This one, I thought he's got a good following. I like him especially more than I've ever have. Because he was a linebackers coach for the Packers when Clay Matthews was playing. And he was fantastic. He's a fantastic coach. I think he quit coaching to go be with his family. I believe. Don't quote me on it. But number 32 out of 50. Kevin Green. I suspect at one point they'll put him in a Panthers uniform. But this is his first initial card in the set. And it's a Steelers uniform. The Steelers have a lot of players in the Spectra Hall of Fame set. But that's a nice auto, too. So there's seen some autos of his that are just not good. But that one's a really nice auto. 100% perfect. So let's get those magged up while we're here. I'm going to have to get, I don't know, I'm running out of mag. How many do I have left? Just a few. Mag these up. I'm going to have to buy a new box. I hope, it's usually what I do with eBay bucks. When's the last time you got them? Just not too long ago. I'm going to have to buy them on my own. I buy the box of them. I use 35 point, like, it's going out of style. So, yeah, I'm disappointed in this numbering on this Bruce Smith, though. I want them to all be out of 50. I don't want to. Why out of 48? Couldn't you, what happened to the two that you couldn't make? I think it. And I'll have to ask my Panini reps, but I think that's a mistake. I think there was actually 50 made, but I gotta ask to make sure. Just I don't want one shorter printed than the other. I just don't, because next thing they'll try is to make stuff out of 10 and shit like that, and people fighting over stuff when it shouldn't be something that we have to fight over. It should be something that out of 50 cards is plenty of people to do the set. 50 available sets. Now you're saying there's only 48. You know, there's a lot of people that go after these cards. I would say the way they sell right off the bat, there's probably a 12 or 13 people doing it. Maybe more. Because it takes a good long while to get a good price on your Spectra Hall of Fames. So, pumped. Wish I could get the Jerry Kramer, but But I have 18 out of the 21 that's released so far. Good enough. If I find better ones and I got a good enough price, I'll upgrade. I've seen some good Curly Culp autos. Mine's not great, but the price was right. So, yeah. I haven't seen a really great Bruce Smith. So, oh, man. Then I got this 2-card lot off of eBay for $108. I couldn't pass it up. The first card, they're both Bart Starr, but the first card was this jersey out of 2000 Leaf Certified. Yep, 2000 Leaf Certified. 64 out of 100, and there's how Leaf was awesome, and it shows the jersey it actually was cut from. You know, that was the kind of the throw-in for, boy, that's a 35.2. I'm going to run out of 35 point before too long. This card will go into a mag because I'm keeping this one. The second card I'm not keeping, so it can stay where it is. In the top loader that it came in. So this is a new one for me. So I got this card, this jersey, and a 1999 Score Inscriptions for $108 total shipped. I have this 9.510 already. So this is something I thought I could make a few dollars on or help in a trade. So the price is right. This is like $130 all day. So I got both those cards for $108. So I was like, yeah, both those cards for $108. Let's do it off of eBay. So if you're diligent enough, you will find good prices on eBay even. So should I grade it? Oh, boy, I have looked at it. I don't think I can. I don't think it's a 9.510. It's a 10 auto. Definitely a beautiful auto. Some of these, they go off card. And it's acetate. 1999 had, look at that, see-through acetate. Isn't that something? Some great card. Great card. I should actually take it out of there and give it a look, because I have not taken it out. We'll take a look while it's here. I thought I saw a corner issue. I gotta check the surface. And boy, the surface don't look terrible. I see like one little scratch on it. Needs a little cleaning. Well, you know, no, I think they have a surface issue on this one. I don't know if it's gonna show up, but over here, past the autograph, it seems like a print line or something. But whatever. Yeah, I could sell this raw all day and make $30 at least. But I think it's better to keep it on hand for trade because this is a second dupe I have at one moment. I have another card out of 5 that I have a dupe at the moment, but I might be grading that one. It's a PSA 9, but I might cross it over to BGS. But I have a couple trade bait cards. It's nice to have these on hand. It's handy, especially if I'm trying to trade for something else, Bart Starr. To get Bart Starr back, it seems to help a lot. So, still, this is a great card. There's a lot of these, but it's still a beautiful card. It's a very underrated card. The only reason why it doesn't get the love that it should be getting is because there's more of them and it's not numbered. It's too bad. Acetate, 1999 on card. Beautiful. Can't do much better than that, I don't think. A card came like that out like today, people would go buck wild. But some people don't appreciate the older stuff. And being a Bart Starr collector, I have to appreciate the older stuff because he hasn't anything new since 2013 and a couple sticker autos they put in Topps in 2015 that they had left over. So I have to appreciate, and I do. The stuff that I see today, some of it's really, really good. Some of it, like impeccable, is fantastic. So there's stuff that's really, really good and worth it, but for the most part, a lot of it's just trash to me. Garbage. I don't know. Strictly opinion. There's a lot of things that I love. I mean, I don't hate anything. It's just different levels of likeness that I like it. And their cards, I love them. But there's definitely a ranking system. And if you don't have a ranking system as a collector, you're a liar. It's just the way we do things. Yeah. So this last one, definitely cool. It's already in a mag. I put it in a mag when I got it. Or it was in a mag when I got it. From 2004. Right? Playoff Prime Signatures. 6-way. My first 6-way auto. So cool. Archie Manning on top. Bart Starr in the middle. Drew Bledsoe on the bottom. And on this side, Randall Cunningham, bad placement with a Sammy Baugh, and a Troy Aikman. So you're talking plenty of Hall of Famers on here. Randall Cunningham should be in the Hall of Fame. Troy Aikman is. Sammy Baugh is. Archie Manning is not. And Drew Bledsoe is not. But plenty of firepower on this card. And there's like 4. It's out of 4 out of 33. If you can see that on this side here. There's about 4 or 5 of these on eBay. None are below $400 for this card. I paid $225 from a guy off Michael Phillips. Thank you very much with the huge assist. I will never I cannot thank you enough for the people that assist me. But he found this in a group, and the original price tag was $250, which is a good price to begin with. And each of them had their own action shot. I love that. It was a great price to begin with. But here's me. I said, I think it actually was for sale for, maybe it was more, but maybe it wasn't. But I said $225, and he says, no, I gotta have this. And I says, I'm set at $225 or whatever it was. And he came back moments later and said, okay, sold. So sometimes you gotta stand your ground, and it happens for you. I was considering buying this card on eBay for like $400 at one point. I have an Archie Manning autograph already. I don't have a Drew. It's my first Drew Bledsoe. He's in a Bills uniform, which is meh. And I've always wanted a Randall Cunningham. I think he's Hall of Fame worthy. I really do. If this guy is in the Hall of Fame just because of the Super Bowls, this guy should be in the Hall of Fame just because of his stats. This guy had his stats, and he's a Hall of Famer, don't get me wrong. His stats and Jay Cutler's stats are very, very similar. Think about it. If you're going in just totally on stats, the reason why he's in the Hall of Fame is because of Super Bowls. Why isn't this guy in the Hall of Fame? This guy, Randall Cunningham, did everything. He was a nightmare when he was on the Vikings. God, I hated playing against, having the Packers play against him. It was terrible. He was a menace. He was great. He was great to watch. This is borderline Hall of Famer and Archie. He played on a terrible team. A terrible team. Drew Bledsoe. Well, everyone knows what happened to Drew Bledsoe in New England. After the injury, he was a pretty darn good quarterback for that team, for the Patriot team, and a pretty darn good quarterback for the Bills. What might have been, if he would have came back healthy and got to play again, might have been a Hall of Famer in the end, maybe. But this never happened. How big stars fall. He was a big deal, Drew Bledsoe. But not sad that I have a Drew Bledsoe autograph, actually. I'm pretty happy to have his. I was a big fan of his. I thought he was a very capable quarterback. I really thought he was going to be Hall of Fame worthy when he first started. But things happen, and Tom Brady ruins your career. But, just things didn't happen. The Sammy Baugh, there's the other cards on eBay. The Sammy Baugh has better placement in the window. But at the price I got this for, I mean, how can I complain? The Bart Starr is absolutely fantastic looking. Black ink, blue ink, black ink. Blue ink, black ink, blue ink. So, one minor detail I wish that they could change is if you're going to have a multi-way autograph, keep the same ink on for all of them. I don't care what color it is. But that's nitpicking. That's a pretty amazing card. My first 6-way card, and there's 1, 2, 3 Hall of Famers on it, and 3 very, very talented other players on it. And maybe one day there I'll get a couple more Hall of Famers in there. Maybe Archie will eventually get in. I could see Randall Cunningham getting in at one point. Maybe I'm a doofus and completely wrong, but that's my opinion. I really think he should get in. So that's it. All I have. Now I have nothing coming in. Every time I say that, it turns out to be good for me. I find something that same day or within a time period. So I have nothing coming in. Hopefully I can get a Jerry Kramer now. I'm so excited to get that card. So that's it. 3 Spectra Hall of Fame left to get. And right back to this Bart Starr, I forgot to mention, this Bart Starr made number 86. My goal this year before New Year's was to hit 90, and I thought I was at 70 something when I made that goal. And it was lofty to have that many throughout a year period. It's like getting one every 2 weeks. And I'm almost there. I don't know if I'll get it, but you never know. It might happen. I might have a run here. So fingers crossed. It might happen. But number 86, different autos. I don't count this as a different auto. I don't even count this one. So the 2 dupes I have is not there. I have 36 or 86 unique Bart Starr autographs. All different from each other. Some of them might be a different numbering with patches and but they're different cards. So if it's a different numbering, I count as a different card. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. A nice 6-way made my day. So thanks everybody for watching. Love you guys. Take care. See you next time.